3, 4, 5, 37.1.
So 37, I don't know if you guys can see that. Jeez.
That's high. But like, I don't know if that's super high or like...
37.1 is...
Oh, okay. Let's get your clothes on now.
Okay, guys. So we just checked his temperature. He's at 37.1. On Google, it says that if it's 38 or higher, to seek medical attention. He's been sick for about, I want to say 2 days, but this is the first time he's actually felt hot. So I feel like maybe we might watch him for another day or so before we bring him to the doctors. He's been kind of getting a little bit of a cough. The doctor, so Nikkida brought him to the doctor yesterday for a different reason, but obviously since she was at the doctor, she did check with the doctor to see if there was anything wrong with him, like because of his sickness. They said that he has a sore throat, which he probably got from the early-ons that Nikkida has been bringing him. If you guys don't know what the early-ons is, I'm gonna have Nikkida explain that to you at some point, because I actually don't know what an early-on is really, but it's pretty much where other like moms and parents bring their kids, I guess, during the day for them to interact with other kids and stuff like that. The parents are there. So I think when he was there, I wasn't there, but when he was there, I remember her telling me that he put one of the toys in his mouth, and she knew like right away, like as he put one of the toys, like she was like, oh, like, you know, like he shouldn't have did that, but obviously he's a little kid, so he doesn't know any better. But I think that was like the only thing that was different from like, I guess like the like regular weeks. Like he's never really, you know what I mean? We don't bring him out a whole lot, so I think that's why. This is his first time getting sick too, so I don't know. The last couple of days have been rough though. It's been rough. He was not sleeping. The first night he was sick, he was not sleeping. He was doing a little, he would get up in the middle of the night. Actually, it was so funny because like Nikkida, you tried to put him to sleep, and she walked out the room, and as she was coming out, I can only see half of her. So I thought, okay, bless, like she put him to sleep. As she stepped out the room fully, he was in her hands, and I was like, there's no way he's not sleeping. It was 12 o'clock. He's usually in bed by 10, so he was up past his bedtime 2 hours, and he really wasn't feeling good. Then that night, that was 2 days ago, the first night, he was up just pretty much the whole night, tossing, turning, coughing. Yesterday, he slept a little bit better because we actually gave him Tylenol for the first time. Not first time, but first time since he's been sick, we gave him Tylenol, and he slept pretty good. But this morning he woke up, and he was coughing last night, so he would cough, wake himself up for like 5 seconds, and then go back to sleep. So that was a little different. But I guess today, he slept decent, but now he has a little fever. So we're gonna keep you guys updated to see what happens. But yeah, so he seems to be like okay now. He's kind of still playing a little bit, but you could tell he's kind of like a little sick, because whenever I get sick, the bags under my eyes kind of like swell a little bit. So I kind of noticed that he has that. But listen, we're gonna try and do our best to keep you guys updated to see. Hopefully it's not too serious, but my baby boy's first time getting sick, and his teeth is literally about to come out too. His teeth is literally about to come out. He's learning to crawl and walk. His teeth is coming out in his first time being sick.
Alright guys, I just finished breastfeeding Zai, and look at this, guys. Literally leaked the entire time. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly change my clothes and just freshen myself up, and then I'll get back to you guys in a moment with some updates on Zai. Alright guys, so I am finally changed. I have baby boy upstairs with me. He's currently playing with his medicine and has the hiccups. You have the hiccups, papas? Huh? Yeah, clap for them. You guys, one thing about my son, he's still in good spirit, okay? He's sick, but he is, like, it could have been way worse. And I think that the reason it's not that bad is because I breastfeed. So Zavier, I know, gave you guys a little bit of story. The reason I showed you guys my breast milk, because while I was doing this, I realized I did some research and I found out the most interesting information about like breastfeeding. So because I'm sick, my breast milk is producing more milk, and that's mainly for a few things. One, because of hydration for him, and he's gonna nurse more. Two, because it's changing the form of my milk because of his saliva to pretty much make antibodies. Papa. To make antibodies for him. Look, what's this? What's this one? What's this one? That's not gonna get him either. Pretty much it's making antibodies for him so that he can get better. So it's pretty much trying to make medicine for him, which is causing me to oversupply and leak everywhere. But it is a little in the afternoon. Zai woke up quite early and didn't go back to sleep, of course, because he was sick and he had to take his nap early. So he actually didn't eat breakfast. He just pretty much breastfed and had a little bit of formula all morning. He's fighting for my mic. So pretty much I'm gonna try to give him some food. I'm just gonna follow you guys along the day with me as we try to get him better. Today I made, Dad and me wanted pancakes. So I made some pancakes, scrambled eggs, and a breakfast sausage. We'll see if he eats it. You guys, seeing your kid sick is like the worst feeling. I honestly was dreading this day so bad, the day he gets sick. I honestly try not to put his stuff in the microwave, but literally I made this like over an hour and a half ago before his nap. So I don't know if I'm just tripping because I think my son's a genius, but he understands mama, dada, and dog. Like he actually understands what he's saying and knows the meanings. So let me know if your babies be understanding mama and dada and dog. Like when he sees our dog, he knows, he starts saying dog, dog, dog. And when he sees me or wants me, he calls for mama or he calls for dada, vice versa. So people are saying that babies don't understand what they're saying at this age. Zion, on the other hand, 1000% understands what he is saying. So anyways, let's try him with the food. I'm gonna cut up the sausage because maybe I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna get a scissors for you. So as you guys can see, we're done. Did Zion eat? 1 pancake and 2 sausages. So he has no appetite. I'm still gonna try him with purees. You dropped your spoon? Yes, he dropped his spoon. I'm still gonna try him with purees, guys, to hopefully get something down and give him some vitamin C. So I'm gonna crack that in like an hour, give him a little bit of time to relax, and then crack him with that. In the meantime, I'm gonna give him Tylenol actually because we want to make sure this fever is going down. So I did look into it. To stop the fever, we need to give him Tylenol. We need to breastfeed on demand and more frequently. Skin to skin might help with the temperature as well. And then not with a cold rag, but with a lukewarm rag, we gotta wipe him down, give him a little forehead, whatever, trying to get his temperature low. So we're gonna go ahead and get onto that. I don't know what just happened. Give him some Tylenol. You see, you guys don't really get to see all of Zai, but he is usually really energetic and like laughy and smiley. Sometimes when you guys get the camera on, you guys don't really get to see that part of him, but like it's extra not there today. That's why I know he's not feeling good. Anyways, because he pooped, I said I was gonna get him some Pedialyte. So I did 2 teaspoons of Pedialyte in here. We're gonna give him that. Papa, I was getting a little nervous with the no eating. So at least he got down a puree. I'll take it. I guess we're gonna have more of a puree kind of days until he feels better. Baby boy is currently playing. Doing some independent playing on the ground. His new thing is picking things up and dropping it and then hoping that it goes far enough where he needs to crawl to go get it. So we're just gonna let him do that for a little. Stay calm, keep calm. Honestly, guys, I'm just going based off of how he's reacting and what he's doing. You guys, like he's successfully getting onto his stomach now. Lately, he doesn't like staying on his stomach, but like, you see? Watch out. Yay! Good job! Good job! Did you crawl? That was a good army crawl, guys. His army crawl has been a little wonky, but that was a really good crawl. That actually shocked me. I was not expecting that. Good job, my love. What a good job. Oh, you got it. You did it before. Good. Yeah. It's a little wormy. Then Army is a little wormy, but it will do. You guys probably can see on TikTok, Daddy recorded his very first time crawling. So check out our TikTok. But yeah, guys, I need to tell you guys, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather since he's been feeling under the weather. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it's definitely nowhere. I'm not coughing or anything. I just have a little bit of a sore throat, which is the exact same thing the doctor said he has, is a sore throat. So I am going to try to nip it in the butt early as well as I'm trying to nip his in the butt. He's going for the toy again. Yeah, you can go get it. Go get it. You don't feel like crawling anymore? And also, I told you guys that I have been producing a lot more milk. So this boob here is very engorged and very painful. So Xavier's mom always makes this great juice, ginger, pineapple, turmeric, black pepper, stuff along the lines of that. And honestly, you guys, I'm going to find out exactly what she puts in it. I'll tell you guys in the future video if you guys are interested, or I'll comment it below if you're interested in it. But every single time I have been borderline mastitis, clogged ducts, inflammation in the boob, sick, anything like that, I take a shot of it and literally I'm instantly better in like a day. The boob fixed in a day, 2 days max. Colds usually they don't really increase or I don't get them at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot of that as he plays and quickly go ahead and do that because mama needs to be better so that baby can stay safe.
Okay, guys, so we thought that the video was over. It was about to end, but it didn't. So, now we're at the doctor's office. So pretty much what happened was the night wasn't too bad, but the next morning we woke up, we realized that he had something in his ear. He had like a little ear infection. Not ear infection, but he was scratching his ear from the night before. I don't know how loud it is, sorry, but he was scratching his ear from the night before. The morning, Nikita realized that he had like a bunch of stuff blocking his one ear. So we're at the doctor's now. He was kind of getting a little bit better, but I don't know. The ear thing is really bothering him. He's like scratching his ear real bad. We're gonna keep you guys updated. He's getting weighed right now. So I want to quickly say something that I feel like is not talked about enough is the transition into parenthood. It's definitely not easy, especially when this is our first time dealing with him actually being sick. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys don't have kids, yo, really, I'm not saying not to have kids, but really think about like when you have kids, because I think like him being sick really, really made me realize that like, yo, this is actually a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if any of you guys watching can ever remember a time when you guys were sick and your parents had to take care of you. Yo, it's a lot, yo. They're fussy, they don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Mommy's been doing a great job of taking care of him, so she's currently not on camera just because she's a little overwhelming. She's also getting sick. That's another thing I want to talk about as well. When your kid is sick, 95% of the time you get sick. We both got a little sick, so we're like a little under the weather, but obviously not anything unmanageable. But for Zion, like imagine him feeling like how I'm feeling right now. He has a little immune system, so that's why we brought him to the doctors. But yo, we're gonna keep you guys updated, see what the doctor says about the ear infection. It's like a whole 3-4 day process of like him being sick. So I'm just grateful that he's still like in good spirits. He's clapping right now. Okay, so Nikita also saw the doctor. She's sitting right beside me. She let the doctor touch her titty.
Should I say?
She let the doctor touch her titty, and I'm not sure if I saw her bite her lip or not. Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me.
Bite your lip. My lip is crazy.
The doctor was nervous because I was staring. He felt the eyes on the back of his head. He felt them. He said, "Do you mind if I touch it with the tip of my finger?" And and he did a few pokes. He didn't need to touch it.
What do you mean you didn't need to touch it? I was gonna check if it got mastitis or not. How did you?
I could have told you if you had mastitis or not. I don't feel as if he needed to touch that. Good thing is, I reported him. No, I'm just joking. But yo, he did touch, and I actually wasn't really rocking with that. But it is what it is. It's not. It is what it. We're gonna address that off camera because I actually wasn't really rocking with that. But yeah.
Papa just said about that. Papa.
So he has a little ear infection. He has like a bunch of wax in his ear. So
it's not really. They didn't say ear infection. They just said that they see a lot of wax.
So we're going to. They're gonna give him some. No, we're gonna be putting olive oil in his ear to like moisten the ear up a little bit. But
And if it doesn't, we gotta give him antibiotics.
Yeah, then if it doesn't, we gotta give him antibiotics. Listen, man, him being sick is actually really rough. No joke, it's actually really rough him being sick.
Why is it gone?
We were supposed to end this video like a day ago, but then he actually ended up getting a little bit worse. So now we're kind of just like monitoring him, and we want to keep you guys up to date. That's why we haven't dropped this video yet. But listen, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. We have a bunch of fun content planned, but right now, just making sure he's good is like it's consuming us.